No one's doing away with any unions. They're just making them at the federal level weaker. And is it a power grab? Yes, it's a power use. He has grabbed power and he's using it. He's wielding power. Correct.
I don't know. All those unions are a bunch of mob shit. Always has been a bunch of criminality. Always will be. Always with organized crime is involved in these fucking unions.
Against the unions.
It's a little money sprinkled back to the people. You know, you got to
a little bit.
To the
all these union leaders will go and fucking travel till fucking, they'll go to fucking Rome or they'll go to fucking Greece, and you can't even contact these union leaders or your reps, right? These guys, is this wrong? I haven't been part of a union in a while, Alchemist. Is it hard getting a hold of your rep? It's fucking probably insane, right?
Not the Teamsters, no.
Oh, man, yeah, that's actually a reputable one. That's actually a good one.
Yo, Chase, this isn't going to affect you guys, right? Teamsters, they're getting rid of collective bargaining for the Fed.
No, UPS, the Teamsters UPS contract is privatized.
That's good. You got any thoughts on this, on both banning federal collective bargaining and he failed to increase the minimum wage? Got any thoughts on that as a union man? As a union leader, excuse me. Go ahead.
No, not really. No. I mean, listen, at the end of the day, the unions, okay, like, at the end of the day, like, the unions are there for the benefit of the, people don't talk about this enough, but, like, all those pension funds that are locked, you know, all these pension funds are basically used for the, like, people, they basically can take that money out and then use it. And that's really, like, you know, it's a beneficial relationship between the company and the union. It's not like it's, you know, people don't talk about that enough, but yeah.
Yeah, that's why every company has a union, and they encourage you to start one.
Well, no, I mean, obviously the companies, if they had the choice, they would choose not to have a union, especially if it's not a big, large-scale operation. But yeah, people don't talk about that enough. At the end of the day, like, the best work, like, let's say, okay, well, what's a good way to put this? It's still their company, right? Just because there's a union, that doesn't mean that, like, companies have no power over anything. You see what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, like, the workers that they want are there. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the union offers, like, a good package for people, but then, like, at the end of the day, if the company wants to get rid of somebody, they can. You know, there's a lot of language in those contracts.
It's all built on the implicit threat that you can strike if they fuck with you. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, basically, it gives the workers the ability to come together and push back.
Yeah. So do you think that's appropriate for federal?
Could you do some house cleaning over here on one of these this faggot over here, Wizard, the recorder?
I'm a faggot.
I don't
Look at my PTR, F word.
There's a difference between a government.
Can't believe they kicked me with a bunch of
Ford, you know, state-of-the-art equipment, whether or not they're using it to do research or whatever. Shouldn't that be, like, more into question? I can understand why, like, Oilers has an adversarial relationship with a certain group of people based off this experience. But, I mean, shouldn't the bigger picture be, or the bigger conversation be, that there's an issue with people who are well-to-do or in certain situations where they can afford to play around with other people's lives for existence?
I'm for universal health care. I believe, like, you know, when
I mean, would you be opposed to selling your kidney for $150K?
Would I be I would, maybe. Yeah, I might be opposed to that because...
Who said I would? Sudota?
Yeah. And he's probably going to...
Aren't you an engineer, bro? You don't got money, gang?
No, he probably thinks the same thing.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't sell my kidney. Like, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't either. And I think the reason why I'm curious to know what Sundara thinks too, but my reasoning is, if in a country like America, if somebody has to sell their kidney in order to make it, nah, man, there's something wrong with that system. I can't be for that.
You can't incentivize. What I'm saying is like incentivize organ donorship. A lot of people are scared. A lot of people just don't think about it. And there's a lot of people who can actually benefit from receiving someone's kidney, a part of someone's liver, etc. And so, like, I think that incentivizing organ donation and harvesting actually will save more lives. It's even like incentivizing like blood donation, plasma donation, things like that. I think that it saves more lives than actually does any harm.
Actually, it doesn't. So there's a lot of research.
It's a motivator.
I'll post the links there. I don't think you read the research on this. So
you can post the links, but it's my field though. So like my thing is that it actually does save lives. I'm very confused. Like,
wait, hold on. Tell me what I'm saying.
If you incentivize certain things,
tell me what I'm saying.
Okay, go ahead, Al. Okay, go.
Yeah. So what I was going to explain was. So I watched a TV show called Billions, because this is when I first looked into it, by the way. It was this TV show called Billions. I love that TV show, by the way. And I remember... Yeah. And Chuck Rose, his father, needed to get a kidney, right? Or a liver, whatever, I can't remember. And they fast-tracked him, right? And they couldn't get it. Eventually, they had to go to this doctor, and the doctor had to get it on the illegal market. And they explained to him where it came from, and it came from like some sort of 13-year-old girl in some sort of foreign country, whatever the case may be. And so I looked into that. I'm like, damn, like, is this like, what the fuck? And when you look into that, into the illegal market and how much that happens, this ruins people's lives. Like, ruining people's lives for money? No, I'm not cool with that. You're not going to be able to sell me on that. What I will say is...
But that's not what I said, though.
That's exactly what happens, though.
No, it's not. You're talking about a fictional show. Like, we're talking about reality. Like, so the reality...
You heard nothing.
You missed a lot. The Jews were fighting each other today. It was so lovely.
Finally.
See, I recorded.
It was only a matter of time.
And one Jew is telling another Jew that they're not a Jew because they don't believe in God.
Uh-oh.
And so
where's Robbie?
In the chat. And when I wrote in the chat, then they attacked me.
You mentioned the Jew, and two of them arrived. Look at this. It's almost like they're listening.
Summon me.
But literally have not. I even used the word minorities to just like not mention. Right? Anyone by name, right?
It's true, yeah.
Two of them fucking shot.
They love Diego, and wherever Diego is, because nobody came in for hours.
They love me. Well, I think John and I have a special connection since we actually met in person. I mean, at the end of the day, there's something there.
Well, that can't fucking move into the audience earlier, so he can go fuck himself.
It's like Mr. Glass meeting Bruce Willis. You know what I mean?
Who was it?
I don't think that was me.
I came in because there was a room of 12 people, and I was the only one without a green beam on the stage.
That's an amazing story.
That's because they don't consider you a genuine Jew, Danny.
That was not a Jewish room. It was like
Is your husband not Jewish?
Listen, there was no Jews in there at
So
all.
your husband is
It
Jewish.
was probably because I'm
Did
Jewish.
you not marry a Jew?
People who need
I was the only Jew in the room, okay?
That's not the European.
Also, the song.
I was the only Jew in the room. It was a mixed
You're also just.
crowd. And I was the only Jew.
Anyway, so who the fuck moved me to the audience then?
Somebody on YouTube is asking me if I'm in a meeting with Down syndrome victims. What's happening here?
Okay, hello.
Who was the girl? Who was the girl that was a mod?
Who, Sarah?
That one girl, what's that name?
You kept saying that her husband was an F word. What are you talking about? You're humiliating Ewan or whatever his name is. He's not even there. You're just humiliating a wife with a kid. It's pathetic.
Oh my gosh.
It's pathetic.
It's still like over 45 with no wife and kids or anyone crying about someone with a vomit.
You sleep with a dog, okay? You sleep with a dog. Okay. Well, when you get a woman that you can actually tolerate and she can tolerate you, you can sleep with a woman. Yo, we got Oscar in the house. What up, Oscar?
Did you get the first recordings to that room today? We'll listen to the other room. I got a room right now. We'll listen to your replays.
You could keep a goldfish alive, and he can't use a fucking smoke alarm battery, okay? These fucking guys want to preach to me.
You want to preach to me?
Dude, I took my dog into the pet store earlier. I got compliments from like the staff, about it. They see dogs all day, every day. Fuck.
Who the fuck is that? T-Robs?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that? Oscar? Oscar.
I don't know what you're talking about some of the songs for.
Where's Abby Algeni's at, Oscar?
I don't know. What room are y'all in?
It's called A Room for the Tired.
Yeah, the room for the tired.
Who's in there?
It's like you said, the room for the tigers.
It's the usual crowd. It's T-Robs, Princessia, Lou, Diego, and
Oh, Nora and Diego. What's up, you guys? How y'all doing? Fuck y'all too. Shit.
Is this someone that's like to talk to someone from like outer space? We're talking to you from like another dimension.
You hear that, Oscar? These people are using the N-word. Diego is a racist. Diego is a racist. T-Robs is a racist. Princessia is a racist. Lou is a racist.
Yeah, Lou's he's a gay racist. He's jacking off the girls' PTRs. That's what
Really?
There's a lot to say about all of those weirdos over there, but I don't talk about Diego.
Damn.
They're just jealous because they hate us.
Damn. This is a roast room. This is a beef room. Intense.
It seems like they're what else we do? Because I hang around certain people that have
Ryan.
I'm just in the background, guys. Damn. Don't attack Oscar. I'm just here chilling.
There's this fight. Is this Ryan? Oh, hey guys. I have a question to ask you. Why do you like fat white guys? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no faggots alive, bro.
Well, Diego, take a look at my PTR. I filed to run for Congress today.
Bro, you can't even file a fucking domain renewal.
I know. But I did step 1 and step 2. Oh my gosh. Did you see this earthquake in Bangkok? Holy shit. Damn. This earthquake in Bangkok brought down a bunch of buildings. Damn.
Yeah? Did any of them collapse from fire?
So Pete Hegseth has a new tattoo written in Arabic declaring himself a kafir, which is an enemy of Islam. Islamists don't know what's coming. Christian nationalism is back. Deuce something. I don't know what it is. Oh, no. He got an actual Islamic tattoo. Do you think Pete Hegseth has hair plugs?
There's no way there's a place. Want to know who's watching Junior today. There's no way there's a place. There's no district in fucking Chicago called La Hood, bro.
No, La Hood is the name of the candidate that I'm going against in the 16th district.
It's literally like Republican-La Hood.
I know his name is La Hood.
Is he black?
No, he's a white guy. He's just another rhino.
Come on.
What's the name of the guy who created the Church of Satan?
Just depends, I guess, who you at.
Chaminsky. No, that's Mark.
That was La Hood.
No, he's a Jew, though.
No, you're talking about Anton LaVey?
Anton, that's it.
But I don't.
Isn't that you? Aren't you just like a? That's right. Clone or something?
No, see, what you guys don't understand. See, you don't read books. You don't understand what all this stuff is about. I think it's all just a hypnosis to put you in a trance state.
It is. It's all just distracted Goyam from noticing.
And you can do it with any religion, anything really. It's you could say anything.
Well, why don't you ever criticize the Jew then? If you can do it for anyone.
The Jew, my fucking half of my family is the Jew.
What? Are they free from criticism?
No, but they don't even talk about this stuff. They're just Americans.
Revealed the voracious ethnocentrism.
No, they don't actually. They don't really talk about their Judaism. To them, they're just Americans.
No, they're not.
They are. They're not Zionists. They're not patriotic Israelis. They're nothing. I mean, they're just normal Americans.
Flying by you. You're fucking Zionist, bro.
Well, yeah, it's because I met guys like you that made me hate people who think like you and makes me want to fight people like you.
So you see the same thing back at you, dude.
It's the same shit. I don't think you're a bad person. I think you got a sense of humor, but I just think you sleep with a dog.
T-Rob?
Yeah, he sleeps with a dog every night.
Yeah, we never heard him with no cheeks over there.
Yeah, I
You
know.
get any pussy, T-Rob?
He doesn't. He did maybe in his younger years, but now he's becoming an old, shabby Irishman.
Maybe I was gonna get the razor right in the shape of my head, like you, bro. That's the magic recipe.
No, I mean, I don't know what the recipe is, but I mean, I wish you well. I'm just saying,
I'm nice.
you're.
Okay, good.
So once again,
my brother in here.
Oh, we got Dr. Goo. Oh man,
smears.
See, just a few more, and we'll have an anti-Semitic minion for me.
Yeah, we're gonna roast the other room.
It's not the Jew.
And the welfare office wants to know why you're dodging their calls. Now it's time to jet with your Section 8 flare. This is my hustle, you shout. I'm out of there.
Well, I don't know, Diego. I don't know if you heard today, but Jazzy got roasted for like a good 2 hours or more.
Nobody's on welfare, Diego. Shut up, bro.
So I mean, I know you got beef with Jazzy because she outed you as Robert Taylor and pulled up all your court cases.
Bro. Don't beef with me because it's Diego.
We roasted her.
But she got roasted so bad this morning because she was calling people a pedophile and groomers. And so Sig packed her up. I mean, it was wonderful. It was a barbecue party. I'm sorry you guys weren't there.
It really wasn't a pack up because they were.
It was a barbecue. It was a barbecue.
Grown men fighting over talking to a 14-year-old who should talk to.
I agree. The whole thing is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, it was dumb as fuck. I was like, damn, you weirdos are really fighting about.
Yeah, weird shit. Weird. Rachel Zegler. Anyways, the is I tried to keep it focused on Jazzy, and I think it made for some pretty good content.
It's very easy when you can fit your entire family on the back of a Vespa. I've said this. What would you do, John, if you had 13 mouths to feed?
Oof, I would do what I have to do, which is go back to work.
In Biden's America, good luck on that.
No, the government pays to support my body and my brain so I can communicate with all you low IQ J-word Tourette syndrome people.
Now that's a good scam.
This is a window into the future.
Yeah, you see, some of us aren't going to go to jail for installing Bitcoin ATMs in laundromats. Some of us got a couple moves ahead of you.
There's motherfuckers on universal basic income, basically.
Teach me, John. Teach me.
Go join the army. Go join the army. Move up through the ranks. And then I want you to go see a psychiatrist, okay? And tell him about all your J-word Tourette syndrome and how you have a conspiracy theory about the J-words and how they control everything. They will give you all the universal basic income you're looking for.
Well, medical
John, I've got a college degree. Do I become an officer automatically?
No, not in this day and age. Most people have degrees.
Amazing. John, do you promise me I won't be surrounded by Jews if I join the army?
Well, what was Mayor Pete's name? He was a special a commission in the CIA. Then he became the mayor of that town in Indiana. Then he became the Department of Transportation. So you might say there's something wrong with the government when you can get a special appointment. That might be what's happening.
Diego, who has me blocked over there?
CIA.
I don't know, probably T-Robs. Do you know what the only good thing about T-Robs is? Is that he's an equal opportunist hater. That's what I respect about some people is they hate the Muslims even more than the Jews, which is okay. But then they say, nah, it's not the Muslims I hate, it's the Jews because they gave me the Muslims. So then they're like, I don't know which one I hate more, but I hate them both.
What came first, the chicken or the kite?
See, that's the thing is these racists can't determine who they hate more. They just hate everybody.
T-Rob, why you got me blocked?
He's got you blocked because you're black. He hates you.
Damn.
He's a bona fide racist that sleeps with a dog.
Who's got who blocked? Who you fucking?
Nah, he don't got me blocked. T-Rob, my homie. I know he don't got me blocked.
I don't have
You hear that, T-Robs? Oscar doesn't live with hate in his heart like you. Oscar seems like a pretty happy person. You seem like a miserable person. Constantly talking about J words all the time. The J whisperer. The J word whisperer.
It's that Jews. It's that Jews. You don't sound like you smile. It's that Jews. And bro, you like have brought shit like this up for years now.
You know why? Because
you sound like you don't smile very much. I guarantee you, I'm fucking happier than you. And like this must have been like the sickest burn because you keep bringing this up.
You're bringing it up. I was just making a quick little burn.
Literally just brought it up.
I know, but it was a quick burn. It was. You're the one harping on the burn now.
Probably was years ago. Let it go.
Years ago. That's like a fucking 8 months ago. 8 months ago. It wasn't just me roasting you. It was Issa too. She was roasting you.
Like, how do you know too much orange juice to beer? What's the ratio?
I've got it kind of, you know.
That's how he knows.
Listen, the point is, I got my alderman is Irish, and he's not a big fan of the J words either. And he spends all his time recruiting at the local imam, and he hates the J word. And so clearly, it's not just a T-Robs thing; it's an Irish thing. Why do the Irish hate J words? Why do the Irish hate everybody?
Like you can look this up in like the Irish Thieves, right?
Oh my God, Oxker, mute your mic, Oxker.
Only like 50 Jews were given asylum in Ireland after World War II. Ireland has always been.
I'm muting you, Oxker. I can't take the background noise.
I'm done. We're just trying to find my lighter.
You found your lighter.
Yeah, I was trying to.
I know what that's like. Where's the lighter at?
And he found its binky.
You went into the Matrix, so we didn't hear what you said.
Said that Oscar found his binky.
He said what?
He said you're a pothead.
Right, why don't you just come into our fucking room instead of us talking to you, John?
Yeah.
And then Jazzy can't listen.
Yeah, fuck you, Jazzy. Fat asshole.
Jazzy ain't even here.
Yeah, but you're gonna relay the message that Dr. T-Rab's called her a fat ass hoe.
I don't really do that, but I will. No.
Oh, come on.
I was just trying to get her to come on.
No. I'm looking at the game, watching the game.
Having a bud?
Having a Bud Light.
You don't even know that reference.
Oh my God, I was walking.
So,
y'all, do you hear what I said?
hold on. Let me. How many races do you have in your room, man?
All of them.
I'm mod, baby. I don't know if anybody. I'm reading this. Hold on.
It is. It's just a room of racists. What do you think Diego and T-Robs are? Why do you think they hang out? They're fucking bona fide racists.
Little conspiracy.
All right.
hatred.
BB, if you could
No problem.
bring them up. So in Islam, it is recognized. It's recognized. No. Magic is that the same? Is that the?